What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Bugs' DCS Cruise. For this one, we are going to be live again. We're going to be doing the group stages for the Back to BFM tournament. So it's going to be groups 1 and 2, I believe, for this one. So we're going to hang out a little bit, get ready to go, and the event starts at 1400 Eastern Standard Time. So let's see what we could do. We'll see if we can spectate a few of the practice fights beforehand, but let's just hang out for a little bit. Let's connect to the server, and we will wait and see what happens. So I will do my best to answer you guys in the live chat. As you guys leave something, feel free to leave a comment, leave a chat. I'd love to interact with you guys as much as I possibly can, so the first few minutes are going to be a little bit of downtime, but that's okay. And this time I didn't forget to disable my mods, so we should have no problem getting in. Alrighty, we're in, guys. So it looks like we have a Mirage up in the air right now. And we're just waiting on a couple of more guys to jump on in. As soon as we get a fight going here. Just like that. Alright, let's go check out a practice fight really quick. Why not? Should be a Mirage versus a Hornet, so... maybe not. Alright, maybe they're just flying around just to warm up a little bit. More than likely, I know I would do the same thing, so... And we're getting to about that point, guys. So from hack, we are 5 minutes to step. Almost there, guys. Just hang in there. Again, anybody that jumps on, I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. These events are always fun. Support is most certainly appreciated. Let's just hang out a little bit. We're getting close to the start time now, guys, so the boss man just joined in on the voice. on Discord, so X, привет.
Привет. Привет.
And I am live on YouTube, buddy.
Hey.
Alright, guys. So the boss man's here. He knows what's going on. Here come a couple more of the pilots jumping onto the server. So let's just wait and see what happens. It's about 2 minutes from now. The event is going to start. And then we're going to get to see some pretty cool fights. Alright, the event is starting in a couple minutes, guys. And just a little side fun fact about bugs. If you guys didn't know, I am in the process of learning a bit of Russian, so I can understand certain things that are being said and that are typed out. Cyrillic is not easy to learn, but it's definitely worth it. I think it's pretty cool. And I do just want to give a quick shout out to Rage Infest. He got me helped me out getting the live stream up, working beautifully, and so far so good. I have nothing but green lights across the board here, so thank you so much again for that one. Everything looks super clear and super good right now. Alright guys, we got about a minute and a half to go, and then we're going to be into the live action of the fights for the group stage for groups 1 and 2 for the Back to BFM tournament for the 4th gen jets. So for you guys that don't know how this is broken down, we did it between Warbirds, Helos, and 4th gen jets. The eliminations, or the qualifying, I should say, rather, was the past weekend. We're onto the group stages now, so this should be interesting. It'll be pretty good. A lot of good pilots qualified, so we're going to get to see some pretty cool flying. And to you guys wondering, I will more than likely fly in the next one. Alright guys, we're about there, so the event should be... there it is. The event has just started. Here we go. So once the first fight kicks off...
Так, ивент начался, кто готов? /D.
Alright, event has started.
Event has started, so if you're ready, type /D.
Or /D, I should say. Here we go, guys. Alright, let's see what we can do.
Gentlemen.
Hello, everybody. Good luck. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see what you guys got.
Started, Terracan versus Wildcat.
Alright, here we go.
Удачи вам.
Hornet
Go.
versus Flanker. Let's ride with Wildcat on the Flanker for this one. Here we go, guys. We also have a Hornet versus a Mirage going, so we're going to ride with the flanker fight for now. Let's watch our boy Wildcat doing his thing. Alright, here we go. Fight's on. Ooh, that was close. And these guys have 6 fights per round, so... I'm gonna be here for a bit, guys, and that's okay. Wow. Oh, he got him. He got him. He ripped his horizontal stab off. Oop, that's it though. Flanker's out. Ouch. Alright. Let's rub the Mirage for this one. And then we'll jump back to the Flanker and Hornet. We're gonna bounce back and forth between different fights, guys. That's, you guys know now for the live streams, that's what we do, just to keep it interesting, so. Let's see who can bring the nose around first. Looks like the Mirage is bleeding off a little bit of airspeed. He's just gotta watch his fuel. A couple more of the pilots are showing up now, guys. They do have until 30 after. They have a half hour to join in. That was close. Alright, there we go, we got it. Perfect. Let's see, could this reverse it? nose. Ooh, the Hornet got him. Yep, that's it. Looks like the Hornet took that one. Yep, Mirage pilots out. You just pulled the handle. Wow, okay, that was a tight one. Wow, alright. Let's throw out Wildcat again. The flanker. Whoa, that was close. Wow, guys, nice. Could he bring the nose of the flanker around quick enough? Wicked sound of the Hornet and the flanker together. Ah, that got him. Jeez, yep. Oof. Ouch, too low. Damn.
Guys, if you are disconnected, try restart DCS. Something unexpected because we had everything fine before.
Yeah, we just had a connection timeout, guys, so something happened. Let's jump back into the fights. Throw out the Mirage up against the Hornet. Let me know in the chat, for you guys watching, do you want to ride with the Hornet for a fight, or do you want to stick with the Mirage and the flanker for now? Let me know. We can definitely sneak a few Hornet flights in there. Okay, we'll stick with the Mirage for now. Yep, he got his nose around. Let's see if he can get rounds on target. That was intense. Looks like the Mirage got a couple of rounds in the Hornet's belly for that one. We'll see. I don't know. That's what it looked like. Let's see what happens. Head to head. Actually, it looks like the Mirage is chasing the Hornet down. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. He has to watch his fuel.
You have a problem with disconnect.
Oh, that's not good. Yep, he's rolling back. He just flamed out. He ran out of fuel. Yeah, that's not good. The Mirage just ran out of fuel.
I will restart the server once other guys do the match.
Alright guys, we're going to have a server restart in a few minutes here. So just hang tight. It's going to go black for a second. I'm going to join back in.
Reconnect. Try reconnecting and stay. For the start of the time, I don't know, guys. Yeah.
Been respawned. Anyway, I'll try again.
You can just shoot before the merge or hit the ground before the merge and make sure that the match will not start.
Alright guys, let's just hang out for a second. We're doing a restart now. Alright, here comes the restart, guys. Let's just hang tight for a second. We have one fight in progress, it looks like. Alright, let's watch this one, and we should be restarting after this. So yeah, after this fight, we're gonna restart, guys. We'll restart the server, that is. Couple of hits on that one, it looks like. Ooh, tight. There we go. That's a draw. Alright, here comes the server restart, guys. We'll just hang out for a minute, and we'll be right back into it.
Okay, guys, I'm restarting. Just give me a second.
Alright, guys. Hang out real quick, 1 minute, and then we'll be back into go. Let's just keep an eye on the chat box right quick, and then we should be okay. Alright, here we go. Let's jump back into a spectator spot, and once the next fight starts up, we'll ride with it and see what happens. Alright, here we go.
Жуткие фризы.
Mirage and the Hornet. Alright, let's ride with the Hornet for this one. Alright, here we go. Alright, fight's on. The Hornet Mirage is never an easy fight at all. Who's going to outrun who? That's what this is turning out to be. Let's see what happens. See if the Hornet can bring his nose around on the Mirage, or the Mirage is gonna do Mirage things and bring his nose around a lot quicker. Let's see. The limiting factor right now for the Mirage is fuel. Definitely keeping each other busy, that's for sure. was around. That was close. That was very close. Ooh, did the Hornet just run out of fuel? Yep, those are the engines rolling back. Oh, the Hornet just ran out of fuel. Don't know how the Mirage is doing, but the Hornet just went out of fuel. That's not going to be good. Alright, he is effectively now a glider. Yep, that's it. Mirage, Hornet. Alright, I'll throw out the Mirage on this one. Why not? Alright, looks like a Mirage versus Mirage. Alright, something just happened. Alright, Hornet to Hornet. We'll throw up the Hornet. Why not? Ouch. Let's ride with, you know what? Let's ride with Venom. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Fight's on.
Good evening, gents. What are you doing? Specjalnie, się pomylisz.
Let's see. Yep, that took a few chunks out of the airplane. Did that do it? Yep, that did it. Alright, guys. Venom took it on that one. Nice. Good kill, Flynn. Alright. Let's ride with the Hornets a little bit and see Hornet to Hornet. Ouch. Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, let's see what's up next, guys. Some of them are getting there, so. Let's see what happens. We got the Hornet v Hornet. Let's ride with 0 for this one. Alright, here we go, guys. And fight's on. Oop, that's it. Nice. That was clean. That was clean. Very clean. Alright. Let's hop on to with the Mirage. Why not? That was close. Let's see, could he bring his nose around? Almost. Oop. The Mirage got it. miles per hour Wildcat again. Throw Venom again. Fights on. Mirage versus Mirage. That's it. Alright guys, I'm back with you for a little bit. Let me know what you think in the chat or the comments. Do you like with or without me commentating what's going on? Let me know. I want to give you guys more what you want to see. So if you don't want to hear me yapping over everything, or if you just want to point out certain things, let me know. I'm totally down for that. Okay, with commentary. Sword 1-1. Okay. No problem. I got you. I'll start. Okay. So you guys want to hear the commentary? Okay, no problem. After this fight, for the next one, I'll commentate for you guys and try to point out what they're doing or what's going on. Let's get this one over, and then I will do that. My pleasure. Got a Mirage on Mirage here. Ooh, that's a chunk of the airplane. Yep, that's it. That's it. He's out. Alright. Excuse me on that one, guys. Sorry about that. The next one we'll jump into, I will give you the full rundown as to what's going on the best as I can. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Hornet what do we got here? Hornet v Hornet. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got. Alright, so the high octa for the Hornet, obviously, nice left to left. Bring it down over the top. So a similar fight's always going to be difficult. That was very, very close. Like I said, a similar fight's going to always be difficult because he can do the same shit you guys can. So Hornet, flanker, doesn't make a difference. Reverse it. Let's see. Nope. Just short. Yep, that's it. That did it. That got the left engine. Yep, that was it. Alright. We got a Mirage. A Hornet. There's a training slot. Another Mirage. Another Mirage. Alright, let's roll with Venom. We'll see what happens here. And guys, definitely feel free to jump in the chat and have a good time. So what it's all about. I'm watching it, I see guys going back and forth. They know each other, it's awesome. Definitely keep it up. So it looks like Venom's fighting the Hornet and the Mirage. Yep, that's the Hornet. The Mirage is flamed out. Oh, yep. Yes, he is. He's most certainly out of fuel. That's not good. Damn, I know that pain all too well. Unless the other guy makes a big mistake right now. That's it. Yeah, he's out. And here comes the belly landing. Well, you know what they say, any landing that you can walk away from is a good one, and I'll count that as a good one. Not bad. Well done, Venom. Well done. Alright, I'll start with 0, Hornet. Here's a good old rape fight again. Who can put the nose on who first? Sword, I don't think it was a draw. I think the Mirage lost the fight because he technically crashed. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Steady up. That's it. Park it, bud. You're done. Ouch. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Alright, I'll start with Venom again in the Mirage. Looks like he's fighting the Hornet again. Or is that another Mirage? Let's see. Yep, nope, that's a Hornet. That's most certain in the Hornet. We'll see what Venom can do. I know Venom's a good pilot, so we'll see what he's got. It's skinny. It's skinny. Beautiful. Beautifully executed. Ow. Very well done. Looks like it did a few hits already. Right back on is 6. Here we go. See what happens. Looks like the Mirage is keeping a good distance from the Hornet right now, guys. Looks like he's trying to reverse the fight on him. Let's see what happens. He's just got to watch his fuel. He's been in blower for a long time. He's got to watch his fuel. And yeah, nope, that's it. Ah, damn. Wow. Ouch. Alright. Trying to pull into the vertical with him. See what happens. Oh, that's it. Good night. That's game over, guys. Ouch. Nothing you can do about that one.
Я не думал, что я приду и буду душиться, блядь.
Alright, let's roll with Venom again. Let's see what he's got.
Как считается пачка? Who's gonna bring the nose around first, guys?
like who's gonna get the weapon solution first. Let me know what you guys think, the Mirage or the Hornet. It's gonna be a toss-up, honestly. It's getting close. It's getting very close. It's falling real quick. Good job getting that under control again. Now it's hooking out late through. Looks like the Mirage is going to bring his nose around first, guys. We'll see what happens unless the Hornet can do something quick, fast, and in a hurry. This is a game of patience. So fuel is going to be the biggest thing now between both of them. Looks like the Mirage reversed it. If he can pull a little bit of lead on the Hornet, he's got it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't think so. Those stubby little wings will always get you. And not to mention the Hornet does have two motors. See if we can drop his nose back around again. And like I said before, he's been a blower for quite a while. I'm really getting worried about his fuel. Looks like the Hornet just dropped down on top of him, so he might have a little bit more to worry about than fuel. Let's see. as we go. Let's see who's going to be able to outrate who again. Alright, pulled it out of the afterburn most like. I don't see the flame coming out of the tail of it, so. Let's see, we'll find out right now when he gas back around for us.
Ничего себе позиция. Я не знаю, как Веном будет. Наверное,
Sounds like he's still in blower, I don't know. Nope, there it goes, rolling back now. That's not good.
его он летал на 16. Представляешь, чел на 16. Он просто
Or did he just pull it back on the tower? Yeah, I think they're both struggling to save fuel also. But, and the Hornet is in a lot of trouble right now. A lot of trouble. Yep. That's it.
Что сейчас счет будет?
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so Venom took that one in the Mirage. Oh, he's on idle power. Oh, wow. He's gotta be low on fuel then, too. Alright, he's throttling back up. Yeah, the Mirage took this one, guys. Not bad.
Я до сих пор не могу предположить.
And that's the engine rolling back.
Я нарисовывается. 3-3,
Alright,
да.
solid match
Против
between the Mirage and the
Венома.
Hornet.
Блин.
3-3 between them, not bad.
Так нет, а Веном же 0.6 сыграл против этого.
Alright, let's see what's next, guys.
Веном еще 4 очка, у тебя 6. Ты уже по-любому.
Да, все тогда, ладно.
А вот
Приятно.
если выиграешь у Венома...
То есть от меня зависит жизнь
Ага.
банкизли Венома, да. Понял. А если я сейчас ливну? Ну, типа, кто из них выиграет? Ну, типа, выйдет.
Ты
Точно.
ливнешь, что
Mirage and
Веном
Hornet.
выйдет.
Веному дадут технически.
Let's see what happens.
Все
with this
понял.
one.
Не делать.
Ладно, так нельзя делать, согласен.
Mirage is in. And the Hornet's in. Alright, let's ride with the Hornet for this one for a little bit. Why not? Alright, here we go. Fights on.
Я думаю, гранд-хайп
Alright, the Hornet's gonna try and do its Hornet type Hayaka stuff. We'll see what happens, how it works out for it. now back to who? What? Yeah. Get skinny. Get skinny. Get skinny. The barrage is on the Hornet to 6, so let's see if he can keep drilling him or if the Hornet can get himself out of trouble. The Hornet's in full blower right now. Just trying to get out of there. Let's see what happens. Even right now, guys. I have a funny feeling this is going to come back down to fuel again. Let me know what you guys think. Between the two of them. And for you guys that don't know, the airplanes are each set for 5 minutes and 30 seconds at full power. So, who's going to run out of what first? See. Could he get him? Could he take it?
А когда следующий полетик там?
Ooh, that was close. Wow. Alright. Let's see if the Hornet can get his nose around and stabilize it just like that. But he missed, it looks like. Ouch. Alright, now the Hornet is defensive. Let's see what happens. Looks like the F-18 is trying to get his nose back around again. Let's see if he can pull it off. sees it. We'll see if he can get himself out of it, though. Now fuel is going to start coming into play, guys. We really got to pay attention to that now. Let me know what you guys think. Who's going to flame out first, the Hornet or the Mirage? I'm kind of 50-50. Mirage must win. We'll see what happens. This is going to be a tight one. I don't know. Yeah, I totally know that feeling. Love of the aircraft. I totally get that. Just like I hate seeing the F-14 get done. Alright, here we go. What's going to happen? Oop, that landed a hit. Yep, that's it. The Mirage is spiraling in. Ouch. That was a tight one. That was a tight fight. Alright, let's ride with Gray in the Mirage. We'll see what happens. Looks like a Mirage versus a Mirage. Yep, Grey Goo versus Venom. Let's see what happens. We'll ride with Gray for this one, then we'll ride with Venom for the next one. He's in trouble. That's it, he's in trouble. Yep, pilot's out. Alright. Let's ride with Venom for the next one. Let's see what happens with that, guys. Grey Goo and Venom. Let's ride with Venom, see what happens. Mirage versus Mirage. Alright, here we go. Right to right, fight's on. Here we go. Alright, this is going to be a tough one. Similar airframes are not an easy fight, so let's see what happens. Still going here, guys. Like I said, similar is always tricky. Let's see what happens. So from watching so far, who do you think is going to take this one? Grey Goo or Venom? This is going to be a tight one. I don't know. More than likely another one that comes down to fuel load. We'll see. Couple of shots from Gray. Venom's taking it to the vertical. Let's see what happens. Let's see and hope the old adage doesn't hold up for it. If you guys know what that is, leave a comment or something in the chat. I'm curious to see if you guys know. I said it quite a few times in a few of my videos. For you guys, long-time viewers, you guys will know. Oh, okay, there goes Venom's nose cone. And he's spiraling down. Let's see if he can departure spin. Nope, that's it. He's out. Ouch. Damn. That was an aggressive fight. That very much was an aggressive fight. You know what? Let's ride with Gray and Venom again. Let's ride with Gray for this one. We'll see what happens. Because these are getting good. I don't want to ignore the Mirage Hornet fight, but these are good. Alright, here we go. Fight's on. Looked like a right to right, but that was pretty close to being over the canopy. But emerge to emerge. Here we go. Like Venom took it back over, up over the top. There we go. Gray is bringing his nose back around. And back upstairs. Ooh. Okay. Gray is a very aggressive pilot. He really is. I've flown against him before. He is totally an aggressive pilot. He's very good at what he does. Alright, now we're getting down low, so they gotta be careful. Oh, shit. That was close. Alright, Venom's gotta be careful. Yep, that's it. There we go. Floor mort. Floor mort still counts. Or rocks kill, whatever you guys want to call it. That was it. Alright. Here's the Hornet Mirage fight. Yeah, oops, yep. Definitely. A little overconfident. Too low, too fast. Not enough maneuverability or agility, and then to the ground. I've done the same thing myself. It's like, damn it. So, absolutely oops. Alright, let's ride with the Mirage Hornet fight. Let's see what happens with this. We'll ride with the Mirage for this one. We'll see what happens. Alright, the Mirage is definitely getting quick. To the vertical. Gotta be careful with the Hornet, with that. The Hornet likes high octa, and the Mirage has stubby little wings. Yep, here it comes. I said, you gotta be careful with the Hornet. Especially with the high octa, the high alpha. This is going to be ugly. Jesus. Yep. Alright, that's it. The Mirage is done. There's nothing more he can do right now. Yeah, the only other thing he can do right now is pull the handle. Yeah, no, the only other thing he can do right now is just pull that ejection handle. If he can recover this somehow, I don't know how the Mirage handles. I have not flown it, but it does not look like he's in a good position right now. I thought that was the end for the Mirage earlier, but I think he's done. Yep, he's in. That's it. Wow, that was a tight fight. Damn. Okay. Not bad. Alright, let's jump back on with Grey Goo and Venom. Let's see what they got. I think they got one more fight left. Here we go. Alright, let's ride with Venom. This is their last fight, I believe. Two very, very, very good pilots. Alright guys, for this one, let me know what you guys think in the comments of the chat. Grey Goo versus Venom, who's going to take this one? They're two very good pilots. This is going to be a tight one. I don't know. I'm 50-50. Fight's on. With a couple of shots off already. Venom's going high. Not just enough yet. Now we're starting to get slow. Here we go. Now we might see what's going to happen. Venom has the advantage if he can just get his nose around. See if he can do it. He might be able to. Yep, he might be able to. Alright, here comes that. Who can get the weapon on who first? Now it's really a game of patience, guys. And that's it. He got him. Venom got Grey Goo. Nice. Very well done. Very well done. Very well done. Very well done. That was awesome. Alright guys, let's see what's happening next here. Alright, the Mirage pilot's out. Let's see what's happening here, guys. Alright, that's it for today, guys. That was the group stage of Group 1 and 2 for the Virpil BFM, or Back to BFM event. A lot of good fights. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody, excellent fights. Those were so good. Wonderful job by all.
Well, the last one, well, almost the last one, caught me off guard with the direct shot.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, no, they were very tight. We were actually riding with you for the last one. That was so good.
Really, you never know who is gonna advance to playoffs because the last duels everyone had their chance. Kiesel just got little short, but if Grey Goo won Venom, Van Kiesel could go through. All three had chance till the end.
Very tight fights all around. Very tight, especially with Grey Goo and Venom at the Mirage. All very tight.
Всем спасибо, удачи.
Да, спасибо за участие, Кот, за бои.
Alright guys, that'll do it for this one. More information when the next stream will be for the
Thank
next
you,
stage of
guys,
the
everyone, for
tournament.
watches.
Make sure you guys
You-
got those notifications turned on.
you-
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah,
Please
thank
like,
you all.
comment, subscribe for
And
more.
thank you for organizers.
And until the next
See
sortie,
you. Bye.
strap in, arm up the seat, and keep flying.